I made a cut. All right, I made a cut. I made a cut. I made a cut. Clean, fresh cut. Despite tensions between the two groups, human settlers and wait. Despite tensions between the two groups, human settlers to the New World would continue to make overtures of trade with the native Velociraptor tribes. Only the Velociraptors? Pretty sure I've read this line 3 times by now. I tear my eyes away from the page and I was blinking the boredom away. I look up to the teacher staring down the very papers on the desk with laser focus. I must have stared too long, though, because I end up in a staring contest with the Procling. What a name, Miss Procling. She raises an eyebrow at me. Okay, then, write down notes of page... Okay, then, Write down notes of pages 3 through 7 about the discovery of the New World. Like, here's a question, right? Assuming these guys are post, how would they present this? Because there are 2 very different ways to go about this. One is Saurian kind is introduced to humanity and how it impacts their culture, like leadership changes, what trade brought to them. And the other is, yeah! We're coming to civilize you bastards! Without even fully comprehending the words before me, I am copying the entire... Inko, that is not how you make notes. Don't do that. Like, I did that, but that's how my brain works. I don't know if it works like... If you got a photographic memory, Inko, I get the punt. Absent-mindedly, I begin to recall everything that's happened so far with my new classmates. Ben carries himself with a lot of refinement, and is easily my first pick as a first photography partner. But that Maya girl, she doesn't seem to want to make friends. Of course, I could have figured that out from the cold look she gave me yesterday, not to mention the rude hand gesture. Damien's very friendly, even though he can be a bit too enthusiastic sometimes. Although my encounter with Liz was brief, I can tell she's dependable. My progress with making friends has been good. My progress in making friends has been pretty good, all things considered. Looks like less of a problem since... Yeah, like, I guess that helps, or makes it weird. I guess it's really weird, like, did they have, like, the whole, like, is this human actually a half dinosaur? Like, that's terrifying. Damien sold one of his last 2 working brain cells for magic beans. Damien, what are these? Oh man, they're like magic beans. Like, if I plant them, I get to go to the clouds to collect my gold. It's an investment. I wonder how, like, random it is. Like, what are the odds that you get a human or a dino? That's a fun question. Then there's Olivia. So far she's still an enigma, and coupled with the apparent history she has with the others, it makes me all the more curious about her. Being curious is not romantic. Shut up. Let's say that it would be a bad idea to get invested, but in the end it's effectively gossip and hearsay. Fair enough. Martin Luther King is a dino. Ooh. They're post-racism. Where are they on that scale, anyway? This has come something as a shock to me, but... What do we have here, Miss Halford? The sudden voice of Miss Procling snaps me out of my thoughts. I lean my head over to see the teacher looking down at... Olivia! We're showing more classes? As luck would have it, I share not 1 but 2. You've been here for 2 days. You got 3 more to go, motherfucker. There's a lot more chances. I gotta say, the fact that Olivia sits there with one hand down, like, something about it makes it look like Olivia's just constantly giving everyone sass. I must have been so jaded from trying to read this textbook that I didn't even notice the girl in the wheelchair. Why are there still anthro-monkeymen? Don't ask questions. Why are there still triceratopses and pterodactyls and everything? Like, if it's male, it takes after the father. If it's female, it takes after the mother. Is that a Snoot game? It's probably one of the bonus chapters or something. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty slick, buddy. She sits in the front row, diagonally in front of me. I think you were going front seat's a bit too much, yeah. Her being like skin color gets me. And I don't think she noticed the strange twist of fate herself. You're in the same year, dude. You're gonna share a couple of classes. Why are you pretending this is so special? You dingus. On only the 2nd day of school and already doodling in class again. She proceeds to pick up the piece of paper from Olivia's desk. Looks like she's been drawing on it, though. I can't tell what they are from sitting. Listen, Olivia, I know history is not the most exciting subject to learn, but you could at least pretend you were taking notes. The only response I have from Olivia is a heavy sigh before leaning her head back down. Olivia, you are paralyzed from the waist down, not from the neck down, or I guess the jawline if your head is flopping like that. While the teacher returns, skulking around the room, Olivia hunches over a notebook. Although I don't think those are notes she's taking. No, one would be doing something like that with the total little... Excuse me. Nah, no one would do something like that with a totalitarian teacher patrolling the room. It's an attempt to get all of us to focus, but it's really distracting. I'm fighting a losing battles to keep my eye... Why are you so tired? Oh my... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He has lacks of consciousness. Anon is having concussion problems. He needs to see a doctor. Yes, thank you, Infamous Cloaker, for reminding us of the Olivia mod for Pizza Tower, which I will almost certainly download if I ever play that game. It's so dumb. I love it. My jaws clenched tight to suppress the loud yawn building inside, even as Miss Prockling skulks right past me. Just before my drowsiness can overtake me, I notice the minute movement from the corner of my eye. It turns out I'm hallucinating, just like that guy from Fahrenheit. It's giant space lice. Well, that can't be good. Like I said, artists have too much free time. Let them draw some stupid doodles for your video game. One of my classmates glances up at the teacher, whose eyes are roving over the side of the room, and down to scribble. That's awkward. Down to scribble something down. Like, back down again works a bit better. Whatever, I'm just nitpicking. The paper is then folded into a neat little note, and I watch as the next person carefully unfolds the sheet and scribbles on it, passing it along again. Curiosity thoroughly piqued. Curiosity is thoroughly piqued. I wait anxiously in my seat for the baby to get to me. Whatever. It's a dangerous game, passing the note along so Prockling doesn't see. You're the one who's gonna get caught because you're the protagonist, Coon, buddy. If I'm participating, does that make me a slacker? The student to my side makes his move to toss the note over and... but Prockling starts turning around right then. He flinches and drops the hot potato on my desk in a flash. I nearly slam my own paper over the page to cover it some sight. Prockling continues the lecture about how raptors and humans eventually started to get along because they traded narcotic leaves or something like... Hang on. When Reed was getting high on Carf, man, he was just living up to the traditions of the ancestors. He was celebrating the human dinosaur spirit, man, of us coming together over getting fucking stoned, dude! You can't stop me! I cannot be stopped! And as you can see on the board here... Now! Why are you like this? You're such a dork, Inko! I lift my paper. Luckily, there's plenty of space left. As for what everyone has drawn... not so solid attempt at a race car. Rough sketches of some eyes. A bunch of doodles. Names in various stylized fonts that I could only describe as graffiti and... Oh, yeah, of course. It's not a high school if someone hasn't drawn a penis. Is it a dinosaur penis? And does it look different? I have to know there are some people who will ask me questions. Yeah, you can't stop me! You fools! You were too worried! You were too worried! And if I could be stopped, never thinking if you should... No, wait, the other way around, sorry. You were too busy worrying about if you you were too busy worrying if I should be stopped to consider if you could! There we go. Oh! No! 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 I have a tablet! Fuck this shit. Get out of here, chocolate eggs. I haven't eaten you yet. I have a drawing tablet. I'm an artist. Please. Take me seriously. I get to show Mrs. Prockling, with stink lines coming off her. Sheesh, better not get caught with this. There's too many penises. Am I gonna draw a penis? No. I could draw a penis, but I won't. That being said, I'm drawing a blank. What should I draw? I don't exactly doodle every day. Drawing stuff for others is a nice gesture. Maybe I'll try to break the ice a bit. I don't really know anything about her. Can't do it to try, though, yeah? I can think of a few things to sketch. If this has a timer, let's see. He's a photographer! Why are you putting in a fucking sketch minigame? So how does this work? Oh, we got a Control Z and everything. Oh, that looks awful. Thank you. I mean, to be fair, RedP isn't exactly an art program. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. Let's not overindulge ourselves here. Do something like this, you know. Go for the classic chair and everything. How do I switch? Okay, just like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh god, this is ooh, that's chunky. I'm thinking. I don't remember what Olivia looks like. I forgot all the details. Let me pull up the page. She's just got some hair. I was wondering if she had like head details like horns and stuff, but no, she does not. We'll keep it nice and simple, you know. Woo! No. We'll keep it nice and simple, you know. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's nice and chunky. She got all that chunk sticking out, buddy. I love how this is done, though. No, she can't lift her leg, so I can't do the leg thing. We'll just have to make do. I mean, the best way to draw is really to go with small, like, little... like that. I'm not forgetting the fucking snoot, you dingus! I'm not an idiot. I know the snoot's important. I don't know what her shoes look like. Hang on, I gotta pull up the art. No trust. No trust from you people that I'm not gonna draw the snoot. I love that her wheelchair is made of like... Oh yeah, she's also fairly complex. She has a face. She has a... And her arm is separate too. Jesus fucking Christ, what is your deal, Olivia? You're so complex. She's wearing slippers? I mean, fair enough. Oh man, her mental breakdown and the picture afterwards are like really different in terms of volume, but I guess that's what hoodies would do to you. Oh my god, the shoes are emoting! Oh, that's great. Oh, the shoes have a little emotion. That's great. So little slippers. I'm not. Listen, it's called Snoot Game. I'm not gonna forget the fucking Snoot. Normally, I would have like... I don't really do a lot with layers. I like sketching though. This is not good for sketching though. This is really awkward. Trying to make the best of it here. Like you can tell that it's fighting me on this. It does not like me. The Angry Barrows. Like I should have drawn this a bit bigger actually. Thinking about it. Let's draw this away. Actually, let's get this all out of the way because I don't like how that looks. So head and neck connections would be here-ish. That's the hoodie on the back, so I want that like here-ish. No, like this. I kind of like drawing hoodies like this. You know, have the big old scarf poking out of the front because she has the booba. Her chest is a little like her torso isn't good, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it. Sorry. So just go nice and simple. Listen, I'm not a good artist. I never said I was. I just said that I wanted to draw something. I gotta draw something, Rudy. Oh no, the hands. I forgot about the fucking hands. We gotta draw the hands. Ugh. We're not doing the hands. We're not doing the fucking hands. I'm not doing the fucking hands. We're not doing the fucking hands. Do you hear me? You hear me, buddy? We're not doing the fucking hands. That arm's too long, actually. I reflexively moved to my mouse to zoom in because I'm so used to using Psy. No, I use Paint. I use CSP nowadays. Partially because Psy is like the stupidest fucking like you go. Oh, we can't take PayPal. Sorry, buddy. Add a little hair on top. Just a little hair. Add a little frizz at the top. You know, get a little splash, a little coarseness. And a little detail on the back. You gotta. Yeah. Actually, I gotta get rid of the whole hair for this. The draft of day 1 was finished yesterday. Day 1 of what? Okay, I want to zoom in! I just want to fucking zoom in! I can't stop myself. I'm so used to zooming in for this kind of stuff. I'll do something like this and have it plop over. Get rid of the detail line that's now no longer in view. Add a little space for the back, because she's got a little pouch in the bottom. Yeah, I know you're working on a visual novel, Cloaker, but what is day 1? Conceptually. And now we gotta draw the snoot. I know about the fucking snoot! Don't get me about the snoot. You complain about the snoot, you get the fucking snoot. Alright? Maybe I should just do an art stream sometime. And we give her the obvious. We give her the ooh eyes, and get a little smile, just a little smile, and put a little like that. There you go. How's that? It's awful, but you know what? Effort was made. And now we had the little chair and everything. We had a little detailing down here. Like, whoop, whoop. What's down there? Who fucking knows? Who fucking cares? I don't know how wheelchairs work. Considering these tools fucking suck ass, it's awful. I hate it. Almost clicked clear all. That would have been terrible. Man, it's so jagged. I love it. Listen, I work with a professional art program. As much as CSP can be considered a professional art program. I think it is, though, because you have to pay for it and everything. But, like, it's really fun to work with something more limited. Because you really get to look at what your own skills are, translated into a system that doesn't have line smoothing, that doesn't even actually draw lines, but draws, like, awkward line segments. The splines are not reticulated. And I can't even zoom in. I'm done. Oh, no, I should have drawn, like, yay! Or something. And done. Took you 15 fucking minutes, you clown. Yo, bingus. I didn't have a lot of room to work with, but I surreptitiously admire my... I didn't have a lot of room to work with. Oh, wait. I didn't have a lot of room to really work with, but as I surreptitiously admire my work, I find that I have a long way to go. I feel like I'm being mugged by the other doodles. I forgot the tail! Ah! Can I go back? No, I can't go back. It's just gone. I was too focused on the snoot. Admittedly, it's... Oh, it goes under the chair, probably. Are we going back and doing it again? Send me $20, and we'll go back. We will undo past mistakes. The trick is, you can't send me $20, so you can't. We live in a doomed timeline now, fools. Nothing you can do about it. I have a friend who's probably going to yell at me, like, you forgot the tail? But I love tails. How could you forget the tail? I'm sorry. If we ever get another opportunity or in the main game, I will remember the tail. I'll draw it extra large so that guy who's like, I'm asexual. I'm not an extra nice and juicy one for all the XCOM snake fans. All right, I'll leave you sure to like this. Mrs. Prockling has still turned around. All right. Extra thick. Oh man, are you looking at that tail? What I'm looking at is that fat hot dog. It's still in the hot dog juice water. A freshly peeled can. If I slip the pepper over Olivia's shoulder, I won't have to get up and risk getting caught. And here we go! It's a bit tricky, and I hesitate, but the papers meet its destination. Yeah, man, you're like diagonally away. That's super. She doesn't even look back. Just take the paper eagerly. It's completely different from how she was acting earlier. Her tail is even swaying. Is that wagging? Man, the writers of this really love the fucking wagging. They love the wagging. Oh. All right, now she's going to see my sketch and possibly think I'm cool. You should have been smirking there, buddy. She's not turning around. She probably thinks you drew the fucking penis. That is an uppercase I. Fix it. Well, it's not much, so it could just... I'll be taking that. Mrs. Brockling snatches the paper from Olivia's claws, holding her hands out. She takes a glance at the paper, and a small crack of a smile appears on her face before going back to its stoic visage. So this is how you view me, Mrs. Halford. Mrs. Brockling holds the paper out for all to see. Everyone in class does their best to avoid a prosecution. But it was a happy gator in a chair. I forgot to tell. That's not a crime. I know that most of you are part of this as well. Look, I am not asking for much. Just do your assignments when you are in class. It is the least you can do. I know that history class is boring for art students, but I will teach you mathematics as well. Yes, you watch. You're just passing a note one at a time, even you're paying attention. Yeah, how come all of us in trouble? I noticed Brockling looking down at Olivia for a moment before laying out a sign defeat. Collective punishment is a war crime. Look, since this is only the second day, I will let it slide. But I'm warning you. No, that I won't be so lenient next time it happens. Otherwise, you will end up like the last student who decided to be disruptive in class. What happened to him? Got a detention slip? No. He was sent into the void, man. Haven't you heard the quiet screaming in the bathroom? That's where he got banished. Mrs. Brockling pulls up the window blinds and pushes the window screen open. She takes out a walkie-talkie. Oh. Sorry? Yep, another epi. Sit. It's 7. It's 4. Good job, soldier. Get it? Because he's the soldier from TF2. Get it? 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 I'm saying that because it makes the radiator ring. When I say get it, it rings the radiator. I think it's funny. Tactical nuke kill streak unlocked. Tactical nuke incoming. All right, soldier. Cocked, locked, and loaded. Shot! The sound barrier breaks as the ball enters the room. Glass shatters in all directions from the explosion. Where once sat a man, now sits a crater of blood and gore. Blood for the blood god. Dodgeballs for the dodgeball god. I don't know where that went. Get it? Because he's the soldier from TF2, and she's the lady from TF2. No, if you can, let's continue. We're on the 2nd floor. How did the ball enter the room straight? And then he's outside on one of those window washer carts, you know, the ones with like the big boom arm. With like a whole basket full of them. Oh, that is the comedy I was looking for. It's a little silly, and it encourages me. I think About Volcano High would have benefited from a little bit of levity. You know, a couple of silly moments. And not L&L. Not that the L&L shouldn't have been there, but it's a huge amount of focus on Reed and no one else. I sink back into my seat to continue writing, mainly out of unadulterated fear of experiencing the same wrath of the teacher. This is assault. A man died. That's assault and battery. No, wait, battery is the... Assault is the intention to. Battery is the actual contact. Distinct from assault, which is the act of creating apprehension of such contact. Learning crimes with Sapphire Crook. Man, now I feel guilty. Yeah, man, you fucked her up. Apologize. Buy her. You know what she wants. You know what she wants. A body pillow. But I'm not going to tell you of who. That's for you to find out, Inko. Do your homework. Reject LNL obedience. Embrace Hackmaster, 4th edition. I was the one to pass the note, after all. You cursed her. You passed her the note, the black mark of the pirates, and cursed her to damnation. Maybe I shouldn't have tried. Well, I can always apologize after class. Mrs. Prockling places the note and continues with the lecture for another half hour. With 10 minutes of class... I was looking for, like, a good central conflict. Like, something to actually... Like, the injury on day 1 was bleh. This is what I'm looking for. A proper solid moment for... Yeah!